Will he take his war against drug cartels in Latin America a step further? President Donald Trump said, "You will see what happens to the possibility of direct action in Venezuela." He gave this answer. But there was also the possibility of attacks on boats linked to drug trafficking. Watch our coverage. There was also a hot development. I will share that with you.
Trump said they will not back down, once again threatening Venezuela. The Caribbean Sea is going through the most tense period in recent times. Tensions are rising rapidly. Concerns are deepening whether the U.S. will attack Venezuelan territory. Finally, U.S. President Donald Trump stated that the U.S. Navy procedures sent to the region will continue their mission. He gave the message that they will attack as they detect drug-related boats in the Caribbean. He refrained from making a clear assessment of the possibility of a direct attack on Venezuelan territory. He said, "You will see what will happen." Venezuelan Defense Minister Vladimir Padrino Lopez said that the United States was conducting intelligence flights in the region. He claimed that the Trump administration intends to start a war in the Caribbean. The U.S. claims that Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro is a drug cartel leader and is smuggling illegal goods into the U.S. territory. Trump has deployed a large number of warships and submarines to the Caribbean Sea to interdict drug trafficking. Maduro, on the other hand, claims the U.S. is aiming for regime change.
It was actually just before we went on air. What will this tension between the U.S. and Venezuela lead to? Trump said he was waging a war against drug cartels. Here is the Vice President of the United States. We remember his words too. Now, something like this has happened. I'm talking about probably an hour ago, at least in the time zone when it hit the press. A boat loaded with drugs traveling from Venezuela was shot down by the U.S. military. Of course, 3 cartel members lost their lives in this operation. We don't know whether the U.S. will declare war after this or not. But I think we can all agree that tensions are escalating, and this is what the U.S. president wants.